Watch this.
That passion, that drive, that hard work, and that's what Reese has.
Come with that aura and that swag, so.
I'm seeing stacks on top of stacks, balls position.
My name is Reese Green, I'm 22, and I'm from Poughkeepsie, New York. I'd like to think I'm a man of many talents, but I would say I get my most notoriety from playing video games. My earliest memories are probably me in diapers, like playing Nintendo 64 with my brother.
I'm his aunt. You always did like crazy things. My dad always had to tell him, get out the room, Reese. Always playing the game.
And you got look, don't lose in the gulag, bro.
Oh my God, I'm bugging. Outside of Poughkeepsie, I spent some time, about half my life in North Carolina. I spent about a little under a year in State College, Pennsylvania, Raleigh, North Carolina, Concord, North Carolina, Kannapolis, North Carolina, and Sanford, North Carolina. Basketball kind of became my focus for a while. My junior year, I was, really heavy into basketball. I really wasn't focusing too much on gaming. I got a job when I was down south, and I just really worked, because I wanted to come home back to New York as soon as I graduated. And I did that, and as soon as I came home, and right around the time I started to leave North Carolina is when I made Notebook Gaming.
So it's a funny story. I actually found his Notebook Gaming page first on Instagram, and I actually didn't know he ran it, so I followed his page first, and I realized it was him. I was just like, wow, that's something very cool. When I first discovered that page, he had just started up.
January 2016 is when we made Notebook Gaming, me and my friends. So since then, I've kind of been a content creator. Obviously, school and life and all those things have, taken me away from it a few times, but I've always came back to it. My first clip that hit was Black Ops 3. I was using the Shiva. It's a single fire weapon. It got like 7 kills back to back. All my friends were watching, their audio's in it, and it got like 15,000 views. A couple like top plays featured it.
The gaming was always like the focal point for him, and when I saw that he was taking it serious, I was just like, wow, that's interesting, because I didn't know much about gaming. I didn't know much about the potential behind it.
He's a trendsetter when it comes to gaming, because no one else really tapped into that or has thought about to tap into that. Then he has his Instagram. He's like really dedicated.
Your boy is legendary. It took me 3 days, but we're finally here in the top percentile of players, 98.6 players in ranked. The kid is here. So hyped.
Senior year of high school, I knew once I started Notebook Gaming that this was my career. Like, this is what I'm doing. There never was an option B for me, really. Like, my parents used to always try to tell me, oh, you need to back up. But I felt like if I had a backup, I wouldn't be putting enough time into my, what I actually wanted to do.
Reese would spend a lot of times listening to his grandfather's lectures about how he should get his life together and how he better not waste no time. Just stay focused and stay disciplined in whatever path that you choose. It doesn't have to be a path that we all understand, but it has to be a path that you truly feel like you really want to pursue.
What's good, guys? It's your boy LowkeyRG, and I'm happy to announce Amazon Game On. Shout out to Amazon. Just so you guys know, I am a partner. Gotta let that be known because that's a thing now, apparently. So Amazon Game On is a mobile gaming app that is for mobile gaming content creation.
$25,000 and earn the title of Ultimate Titan.
In a few months I've been working with Amazon. It's been a really great experience shooting the show and having them have me on the inside of developing an app and seeing the back ends of that. As far as UGL, I was drafted back in February. Josh Johnson is a quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers. He's one of the owners of my team and probably like the most vocal owner. But we also have Marshawn Lynch and Marcus Peters. These guys drafted me back in February to play for DeFam Gaming in the UGL league that they're starting up currently. And I really think our team can go all the way. I think we can compete. Now you guys can go ahead and check my content out on Game On at LowkeyRG. You guys know me. You guys know where to find me. MBG LowkeyRG on Xbox if you want any type of smoke. Y'all know how we do.
I'm super proud. I feel like it's dope. He knows I'm the type of big cousin that's always like, chase your dreams, be a go-getter, don't depend on nobody, and just basically break generational curses. So I'm super proud.
So I got my first paid opportunity with Amazon. That was my first paid opportunity. It happens to be my biggest paid opportunity. The thing that really kicked down the door was me signing the 361 commission back in June of 2020.
Shout out to the people that's making all this possible. 361 Commission, ultimately the people I did choose to become a part of. They've been blessing me with all types of gear, all types of love, all types of stuff, man.
That helped legitimize me because I had already kind of made a name for myself and people knew who I was kind of locally, but like there was no real organization to it. So when 361 kind of gave me that backing and let me know there was a place for me in the gaming community, it helped me take that next step, get that Amazon. And then once everybody saw I was working with Amazon, they were tight in the gaming industry with Twitch. So it's like, all right, we want to work with this kid. And now it's, big money.
My view on his gaming career is like to see somebody do something that doesn't take them out their character and make them be a different nigga or somebody that they really not. And watch him make a way is like crazy, you know what I'm saying? Because I remember when he was younger, he used to bust everybody ass in the game, and he was always one of them niggas that was always talking shit about like, oh, see me on the sticks. Now to see him doing his thing with that shit is real cool, you feel what I'm saying?
How'd you get rich? And how?
Rich? I thought you was calling me a witch the whole time. Who told you I was rich?
As far as making money, what you're gonna see is gaming in the Olympics, gaming in TV, full scale everywhere, because there's revenue in it, bro. And wherever there's revenue, the ads and everything is gonna follow. The attention is gonna follow. It really wasn't affordable for minorities to be able to play games, but now it is becoming something that is extremely affordable, especially with mobile gaming content creation becoming better and better every year. As the quality of those phones get better, the quality of the games is gonna get better, and the quality of the players is gonna get better.
And Reese doing this is showing that people from a small inner city like Poughkeepsie, where it's not really that well known on the map, they can make something of themselves, and it doesn't take you having to have a huge amount of resources.
From a sponsorship standpoint, I feel like I definitely stand out because when you see me, I don't really talk, act, or look like a typical gamer.
Reese used to have a crazy foot game. He was really some fly nigga, I'm not gonna lie.
Very funny, very relaxed.
I'm very much a social person. You'll catch me outside hooping with my friends because I love basketball. Talking about anime, that's something I love too. And I really have a different demographic. I'm from, inner city, so my people that are watching me, they can relate. They're from the inner city too.
I like watching niggas drop nukes on niggas in Call of Duty to my songs and shit like that. Getting a dub to Fortnite and my shit, you know what I mean? It's a surreal feeling in a sense.
I'm a little 420 friendly, and that's something I think helps me a lot too, because there's not a lot of gamers that are saying, hey, look, this is a positive thing. There can be positive benefits from it.
If we let it marinate enough and let the dust settle enough for us to start formulating opinions on it. So without further ado,
I think that Reese being humble and listening, and even though it was no instant gratification in his gaming, he still put everything that he had into it. And
he's definitely putting in the work, and it's definitely gonna pay off.
It was interesting because you got to see where his ideas developed from like a younger stage, and you get to see it all play out in like real time at this age.
I think it's great just because so many people in his inner circle didn't support him. So to see him actually doing it is amazing, and it just proves that they were wrong.
I know him, he got that little like, that comical side to him. He got that persona, you know what I'm saying? Not a lot of niggas come with that drip per se.
He's always been a good and genuine guy.
And everybody know him as him, not some nigga he not.
I think I had to continue to grind and continue to try to be the best and have that hunger in me to be the best if I want to be able to compete. In my future, next for what I would say is building what will eventually be residual incomes. I do work for Notebook Gaming, I work for 361, I work for Amazon. I work from all, but they kind of like interchange where they need to. As far as anything else in the future, we're gonna keep dominating in the UGL. We're gonna keep pushing and hopefully winning Game on Titan series. You guys are gonna have to see. Show premieres 4/7. Y'all know the vibes. Go ahead, tune in, watch that. I think this will actually be premiered at the show. So shout out to everybody watching this, man. I appreciate you guys.
Yes, I'm very proud, as I always am. I tell Reese all the time.
I was like, oh my goodness, like I'm like super proud of this kid. I tell him that all the time. Like I love the fact that he's so humble.
I think Reese, if he stays dedicated and he's consistent and determined, then he can do it.
Yes, I'm proud of Reese. Congratulations, Reese, for winning Game on Titans.
But I think that's about all for today, guys. I appreciate you guys. Go ahead and leave a like. You guys know the vibes. Peace.